poppin'? What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another great episode of Symone with the Sports. I'm Symone, bringing you guys the daily sports talk. So if you're new here, if you're old here, you haven't already, subscribe to the channel already. Make sure you stop what you're doing. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe. Also, turn your notification bell too, so you won't miss out on a single video, and you won't miss out anytime I go live. You'll get the notification. You'll be in there like Twinware. Also, make sure you check out the links down below. The first link is to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel. Second link is to shop the official Symone with the Sports merch collection. Get your classic tee. Yes, get fresh. It's feeling good outside. It's time to get your classic Symone with the Sports tee, so you know you can be looking fresh. You can be feeling good. You look good. You feel good. You know, you look at your classic tee. Also, the last link is to subscribe to our podcast, Tough Calls, where me and Dylan have some of your favorite sports analysts, reporters, former and current athletes chop it up with us on the podcast. So if you don't want to miss out on any of that conversation, make sure you go subscribe there. Guys, tonight, we're talking about my dream NFL draft scenario. My dream scenario. Now, this dream scenario isn't like me just like pulling strings. It's not like me just like pulling stuff out my hat like, oh, we're getting Jamar Chase at number 12. It's realistic, but it's a dream. It's realistic, but everything will have to go right for me to have my dream scenario. Obviously, it's my dream scenario. Hopefully, the odds will ever be in my favor, and hopefully Harry Roseman will be in my favor too and draft how I want him to draft. So without further ado, let's get into my dream NFL draft scenario. So at number 12 overall, the Philadelphia Eagles will select Jalen Waddle. Yes, wide receiver out of Bama. Now, Jalen Waddle is a guy that Jalen Hurts said he wants. He said he wants, well, he didn't directly, it's not a direct quote, but a lot of signs are pointing that Jalen Hurts wants Jalen Waddle in this draft. Another Jalen, we got a Jalen last year. We got two Jalens last year, so another Jalen on offense in Jalen Waddles. We lost Jalen Mills. We lost one Jalen, so we got to replace that Jalen. Maybe it's a sign, y'all. Is that a sign we're going to get a new Jalen? Are we getting a new Jalen? Y'all let me know down in the comments. But I want my quarterback to have the receiver he wants. So I want Jalen Waddle at number 12. It's not absurd to think that Jalen Waddle can fall to number 12 just on how teams draft quarterbacks, when Penei Sewell falls, really who the Falcons take. If the Falcons don't go offense, then that'll leave Kyle Pitts to fall past 4. Well, if the Falcons don't pick Kyle Pitts, that's really going to be one of the biggest things that will help Waddle fall to number 12, because that'll be another offensive weapon that'll get picked ahead of Jalen, and Jalen will be more likely to fall to 12. So if the Falcons don't select Kyle Pitts, I'm going to start to think the Eagles have a real chance of getting Jalen Waddle. And there's other ways he could fall as well. You know, if somebody takes Michael Parsons over a wide receiver as well. But continue on my dream draft scenario. My dream scenario is the Eagles trading back into the first round to grab Caleb Farley, cornerback out of Virginia Tech. Now, this is my dream scenario. So we will lose our second round pick in this scenario, because we're going to be giving up that second round pick to trade back up into the first round. So my dream scenario is us trading back up to the first round, getting rid of our second round pick, Zach Ertz, maybe a future pick. Hopefully Zach Ertz and that pick will be enough. I don't know, but we won't be giving up nothing else out of this draft except that second round pick. Dream scenario, guys. So we're trading up. We're getting Caleb Farley. Caleb Farley is supposed to be the best corner in this draft if it was not for him having to have surgery. He was the best corner in this draft. He wasn't supposed to fall past 6. He's supposed to be the best corner in this draft. If he didn't have back surgery, I think it was back surgery, then his draft stock wouldn't have failed. He's supposed to be better than J.C. Horn. He's supposed to be better than Asante Samuel. He's supposed to be better than Patrick Surtain. And we trade back and get him and steal him before somebody else does. That would be a huge steal and a huge plus for the Eagles. Plus, Caleb Farley is a guy who will be able to start day one opposite of Darius Slay. We got a new defensive backs coach. We got a new defensive coordinator in Jonathan Gannon, who's a former defensive backs coach. He's putting a lot of emphasis on our secondary from the free agency. Now it's time to shore up in the draft. Now, guys, when we get to number 3, okay. When we get to number 3, it was hard for me picking my dream number 3, But with number 70 overall in the 3rd round of my dream mock draft, we're going Jabril Cox, linebacker out of LSU. Jabril Cox is explosive. He's a straight up dog of a linebacker, and that is somebody we need in our secondary. I know we already got Eric Wilson from the Vikings, but now it's time to get another linebacker. I know some of you guys want to get Micah Parsons. I did a full video on Jabril Cox, so make sure you check out the video on my channel. Type in Simone Stanley or Simone with the Sports Jabril Cox. I did a full video talking about his scouting report and all that. But Jonathan Gannon, I know we haven't really put that much emphasis on our linebacker room in a while, but I feel like that's going to change with Jonathan Gannon. And I like Jabril Cox because he's a dog. We can get some dogs on offense. I don't know if Caleb Farley is a dog. You guys know when I say dog, you know what I mean when I say dog. Don't mean you're not good, but do you have that killer in you? Jabril Cox has that killer, okay? We need that killer in that secondary. Jabril Cox has that. So with our number 85 overall pick, we will go with Javon Holland, a safety out of Oregon. And Javon Holland is an extremely versatile safety. He's a guy who's going to be like Malcolm Jenkins. Now, obviously, those are huge shoes to fill, but he's extremely versatile like Malcolm Jenkins. He can play deep. He can play up front. He can stop the run. He's a guy who's supposed to be extremely versatile. So obviously we missed that with Malcolm Jenkins. Obviously we did get Anthony Harris, a safety from the Vikings. So let's go ahead and draft somebody, because Anthony Harris ain't getting any younger. We haven't even seen him yet, but I'm saying we got to make sure we have depth at these positions. We got to make sure we have young talent at these positions. So we have 2 old heads now in our secondary, in Darius Slay and Anthony Harris. Let's go ahead and start getting those young dogs, okay? Now, with the number 124th overall pick, I'm getting Jaret Patterson, running back out of Buffalo. He's an explosive back. He could be our number 2 back automatically. You guys know I love me Miles Sanders, but I'm not sure about any of our other running backs in our running back room. And like I keep saying, Nick Sirianni is coming from a Colts offense that had multiple running backs to work with. Freaking on our Super Bowl run, we had multiple running backs, multiple reliable, multiple running backs that can make big plays. And Jared did go to a small school, yes, but he had back-to-back seasons with 1K plus yards and 14 or more touchdowns. You can't fake those guys. Okay, small school, big school. Running back is one of those positions where it doesn't matter your program. Like if you're in a bigger program or a smaller program, obviously your level of competition isn't as strong. But as a running back, I mean, come on. You gonna have the shiftiness, you gonna have the moves, you gonna have the strength regardless, big program, little program. But guys, that is my dream mock draft scenario. I really want to get a running back no later than the 4th round. I want to get a running back because I'm really concerned. So I want a wide receiver, I want a cornerback, and I want a running back in this draft. I feel like we have to go wide receiver and corner 1st and 2nd round, unless 1st round twice. And we need to get a corner. Those are 2 main priorities, but I hope we do not neglect the running back. And with Nick Sirianni, I don't think we will. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your dream draft scenario is. We're almost to the NFL draft. We're 9 days away. Make sure you are tuned in to Simone with the Sports for our mock draft live. And until I talk to you guys next time, bye!